don't only criticize, but also give a chance to a person, like, and also give him kind of resources to actually improve in that direction, so he'll actually perform best. Hi, I'm Chronicle, playing Valorant for Vitality, and today I'm gonna do some interesting interview and some interesting answers and questions. I mean, obviously super good, very hyped for playoffs. We did really well, and considering that was a kind of a regional matchup that are always hard to play on international stage, we did pretty well. Like, I had experience of having very bad games during those sort of matchups before, and some of them were really rough, and I'm really happy that, like, yeah, we just pulled through and like did really well. G2, because they are talking a lot on streams saying that they really want to play against us. And I mean, if they are not scared to lock us in on the playoffs when the seeding will happen, I'm happy with that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, 2023 is obviously this most standing out year from Fnatic. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like there was no surprise. I mean, just basically we were like stomping. We were kind of one level ahead of almost any team in the world, except maybe Loud. Like, they were always on the par with us. But at the same time, like almost every single year we had in that org was like a great experience, and I've got a lot of stuff from it. And like, I basically knew kind of a formula of success that I could maybe apply on some of the teams, not every, because every team is kind of individual with that. But like, I know that like this formula works, like I'm experienced now, and you just follow me and we will get some great results from Ada. I think he matured a lot throughout this time with Vitality. Like, that 1 year I believe was not the easiest one for him, because obviously they had their internal issues that I'm not gonna speak about, but believe me, they were like really serious. So in Derki, I saw an absolutely different person compared to what he was in 2024. Like in 2026, he is very chilled, like much more matured when giving that feedback to the people who actually needs it. And like overall, he is just like a really nice guy, chill one that also like fries people in the game. I mean, a lot of CN players, I'm not gonna lie, just like they're everywhere. And also, I had some fun interactions with them already. Some of them were even asking pictures in the hotel, which was kind of surprising, you know? Like, but that maybe shows like how maybe, I don't know, valuable maybe in the Valorant esports competitive scene, like that people, like even the other pros really want to get a picture with me, like especially again, CN guys. I mean, that's funny. That's funny, nice, like a lot of emotions. Means maybe I did some impact to the scene. And yeah, obviously like kind of CN players, I don't necessarily also mean China, because like as you might know, like Russian players are also there present. Like we have Vukashu here, Rarga. We're always having fun with each other. Like we're always spending time. Like we literally had tech check, media stuff, and we were just like always staying together, speaking about random stuff, having fun. And that's like, you know, like one of the best experiences, because some of the stuff might be boring, but with them it's never boring. But yeah. I'm not nervous, but I'm super happy to qualify if I'll have a chance to qualify on this event. Like, I always treated Shanghai super nicely, especially after Masters, even though we lost really badly there. And by the way, we lost in a regional matchup there once that let us lose the tournament. But yeah, I mean, I still really happy about that experience. I know that it's kind of unfinished part of my story, kind of, you know, that unfinished page that I really want to fill in properly. And qualifying to the tournament, experiencing insane crowd again, like, will be super nice. Like, I like this city and I want to visit it again. I mean, I heard about the stuff he said on the interview. First of all, and like that's kind of expected from fans to react this way. I can understand everyone. Like, I think people, instead of just criticizing, should also understand. No, I mean, they're not really like kind of, you know, the guys who should think for a solution. But obviously, like the org itself should like find some help at least for a person who is really struggling. I remember the previous times again, like I had even this talk with him like in 2025 on Champs. He even mentioned this on one of the interviews that like I helped him to relieve the stress on the official, like when he played against Sentinels back in the days. And right now, maybe he forgot it, or maybe like it's not helping him anymore. But like that's something that, for example, Sila Gaming should actually think about. Maybe getting a person who would help them be strong mentally, like like sports psychologist, like overall performance coach. That's quite usual thing in almost every single region, like straight from Pacific ending with Americas. Like almost every single team had a work. Like had some time they worked with performance coaches and again sports psychologists, and I believe it's something that China might have as a next step, because for me like even like coming as from an experience with having like DRG game, like we played against DRG literally 2 days ago, and I think like partly why they lost so badly to us, it was just basically because of mental, and right now it might be the same with Xilai and Rarga especially. Like obviously I'm as a friend, like I might try might try my best to maybe talk with him and like actually get him more advices and actually think about solutions, but it's also like kind of an org thing. Like if they really want to be successful on the international scene, they need to think about all sorts of values. Like you cannot just like only grind 24/7 the game and think that it will only help you to perform better. It's not always working like that. Everyone is not a machine, like especially like against the people who are like kind of like are grindy persons. Just one small moment that is not going their way, it just breaks down. So for me, like again, it's more like a kind of complex issue. And while just again, my short message: don't only criticize, but also give a chance to a person, like, and also give him kind of resources to actually improve in that direction, so he'll actually perform best. Yeah, I mean, basically that's what I was mentioning in the previous answer. Yeah, I mean, it's a small thing, like if I will just go deeper into that, it's a very well-known technique called box briefing. Basically, it's not about the thing that you're just doing it, like that, like in some special way that it just relaxes you. It's more of a setup in your brain that when you are doing it, you are relaxing. Like it's like when you're starting to breathe, you are like switching your brain into mode of actually relaxing and going into a much more chilled mental state. It takes time to train. It's not easy, and at the start it might not even work. But that's the thing. You just keep experimenting and doing some sort of those things to actually help yourself maintain your, for example, heart rate, like overall just like brain fog, like how like maybe over focused or under focused or like well focused you are. So I mean, like that's a very deep talk. Like it's very hard to cover it. But what I mentioned to him is like box briefing, that like he should train in that direction, because it's like the easiest way and fastest one to make yourself feel easier on stage. But yeah. Thank you. Bye bye. Cheers.